up, Gemini? This is going to be a love forecast for the first 2 weeks of June. Happy birthday, Gemini. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthday season. This is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you are new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me. As I do, I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in, please, for my Gemini, Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love. First 2 weeks of June. Any love messages for my Gemini, Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, first 2 weeks of June. Okay. Queen of Swords. Well, that's you, Gemini, in your no nonsense kind of an energy. The World card in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Magician card in the reverse, Lovers card in the upright, also Gemini energy. Okay, Gemini, Queen of Swords, the Sword of Truth, making some decisions is what I'm getting. I mean, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician card in the reverse. There's a situation where you feel like maybe you don't want to invest any more time or energy, or someone has stopped putting in effort. You just haven't been getting the return. And yes, but on the other hand, it's sort of unfinished. Then you may have something else coming through and you need to make a decision. There could be a choice coming up, because I've got the Lovers card, which can be about choices. All right. Or the decision is, do I want to put effort in or do I want to cut it out? Queen of Swords. So she tends to make cuts. She's also just no bullshit. So she's a person that, you know, is thinking with discernment. There could be a conversation coming up. Maybe the conversation is with a person like, are we going to put effort in here, or is this over? I mean, the World card, it's like maybe you feel you've been going around in circles, or there are cycles and it's unfinished. So it either needs to be closed out or effort needs to be put in. Magician card in the reverse, I mean, some of you feel like you're dealing with a person where there's unfulfilled potential, or you may feel like you're dealing with a person that can be a bit manipulative. That's the Magician card in the reverse and sort of that darker shadow energy. The Lovers card does mean that maybe you feel a strong connection with this person. For some of you, the choice, you might feel like this person's not choosing you in some way. Like, it doesn't even have to be that there's another person involved, but if you feel like this person's not putting in effort, you know, you might feel like you want them to. You want them to really like choose you and put in the effort. Let me have a look at this World card in the reverse. The Tower. Well, something's coming to a head, Gemini. Now, that Tower means that any unfinished business is probably going to be closed out, or cycles are going to be closed out, because maybe there's going to be a disruption. Maybe the disruption is going to be for you, Gemini. Maybe, you know, you're feeling this bubbling and suddenly you're going to feel very compelled, like a decision needs to be made, a truth needs to be spoken. For some of you, it could be that there is another option on the table, and that's going to shake things up, right? Tell me about this Tower card. Scorpio energy with the Tower card. Six of Cups. Some of you, Gemini, have a surprise reconnection with someone from your past. Okay, and that could be what's the shake up, and suddenly you're finding yourself in a position where you need to make some kind of a choice, right? I mean, for some of you, you are making that choice that you don't want to invest in one particular situation because there's something else that you would rather move towards, and that's going to mean that you have to maybe have a conversation or cut someone off, right? So Six of Cups, I mean, Six of Cups is a reconciliation, or it's a past person returning. So yeah, let me have a look at that Six of Cups. Yeah, Two of Cups. So some of you have a soul connection, a person that you have memories with, and it may be a shock or a surprise. That person may also be a person that there's unfinished business with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel, Gemini, there's something about you cutting away what's not for you and really moving towards what's more connected to your soul, okay? The Lovers card is also about just making choices that are in alignment for you, that feel good for you, where you can be your most authentic. Tell me about what you're cutting away with this Queen of Swords. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Anything that's not fulfilling for you. anything that's not aligned with your future vision, your 10 of Cups. Maybe you're seeing the truth now around a situation and thinking, okay, this person, I had kind of thought maybe I could have 10 of Cups with them, but it's not looking like it's really working out so well for me. And then you may be seeing another situation as, wow, like maybe this is the one. You get what I'm saying? There's a lack of persistence in something, Gemini, where you feel like you're not really, there's a lack of joy, the Sun card in the reverse, or there has been a lack of clarity, maybe a lack of clarity around the future vision, and now you're getting very clear, okay? Yeah, I want more on the Tower. Yeah, 8 of Wands. I'm really getting, Gemini, there's some kind of a communication or movement or conversation that's coming in very quickly in June that's a surprise or a shock for you, with someone that's outside of a present connection or outside of something that you're already invested in. And what that's going to do is it's going to shake things up, and you're going to probably let go of where you've been investing. You're going to decide, look, I'm done. I don't want to manifest that anymore. The Magician card in the reverse. There's unfulfilled potential, but also it's not really in alignment with what I actually want when I really look at it. And this is looking really good. Some of you are getting a surprise communication from a person that you haven't heard from in a while. It could be, like I said, someone from the past, or this could be someone that suddenly, you know, 6 of Cups energy can be a soulmate, and it's come out with the 2 of Cups. So this could be someone that just feels you feel very at home with them. So maybe that's the contrast, Gemini, is like you've been maybe waiting around, you know, trying to develop a situation, and now suddenly you're like, wow, it's not really feeling like, I don't feel like I'm my most authentic self with this person. So this could be the contrast, is someone coming through and it's going to sort of bring you home to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. One more on this Queen of Swords type energy. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, Gemini, and then the Death card. Okay, so you might find yourself now actually a little bit in this juggling your options as we move into June, right? Maybe you've been back and forth on a particular situation for a while, like I said, where you've been waiting for a return on your efforts. Maybe you've been struggling to get that balance in that situation. Maybe you're dealing with a person where you feel they're weighing up their options. Or maybe, you know, I mean, there's a lot of Pentacles here, Gemini, so maybe it's a person that there's too much focus on material aspects and there's not enough connection in the heart. Because as I said, Gemini, it's like what's coming in and shocking and surprising you now in June is, you know, this sort of sense of connection at the heart space with that 2 of Cups and 6 of Cups. So there's an ending here of sorts, Gemini, I'm telling you. So if you've been back and forth on a situation, there's an ending there. If you're finding now in June that suddenly you're juggling your options, you're realizing that you need to actually end something, cut it out, to move towards something very, very fulfilling. Like, this is really nice energy over here, but it's going to be a shake-up. Okay, so get ready. I see you 6 of Swords, Death card, 6 of Swords, moving on, moving forward. Some of you, you're dealing with a matter where travel or distance could be a factor, or over water kind of energy. But this is also like just moving on, okay? Moving forward. Page of Cups, new opportunity, okay? A new path. So this could be a surprise offer that you just really don't see coming. Someone coming through, an emotional offer, and it's going to involve you, 3 of Swords, separating from something else. All right, for success, 6 of Wands. There you go. Okay, Hierophant card and the Emperor card. Wow, success with Hierophant and the Emperor. So there could be someone that really wants success with you now, moving forward in June, is seeing you as someone that they want to build something very committed and stable with. You know, someone that has also traditional values. If that's important to you, then that could be why you're also feeling successful. Someone that's really matching you. Okay. Taurus energy, and we've got Aries energy as well with the Emperor cards. Someone that's really taking control of the matter and really wants to put in effort and work to build with you. There's something about this situation that you've been sitting on where there seems to just be something's not flowing well, or like I said, there's an imbalance. You know, 2 of Pentacles, maybe you feel like this person's not prioritizing you. Yeah, let me look at them, okay? All right, so tell me about this person's feelings and intentions towards Gemini as we move through June. What are their feelings and intentions towards Gemini? The Lovers card in the reverse, Gemini. And you've got Lovers card in the upright over here with what I feel is a different offer. The High Priestess, the Emperor card, interesting. Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ten of Cups in the reverse again, Gemini. Double Ten of Cups in the reverse. So I feel and then the Six of Swords in the reverse. You've got the Six of Swords in the upright. So Gemini, there is this sense of they, you know, if it's been back and forth or whatever, they're not ready to move on completely from you. They haven't moved on or, yeah. But on the other hand, there's a lot of burdens. You know, maybe this person is very weighed down by responsibility or something. Some of you are dealing with like a boss figure or someone that works very hard. The Emperor card, that could be where the imbalance is. Two of Pentacles, like that's work-life balance. There could be issues around that. You know, or Gemini, you're dealing with a person that, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you both have that in this situation. So you're both sort of feeling like maybe a bit hopeless when it comes to creating a Ten of Cups together. You know, maybe there's some pessimism when it comes to having the happily ever after. And maybe that's because you're not compatible, or maybe that's because of some like limiting beliefs or wounding. Some of you are dealing with a person who has some daddy issues maybe with that Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Emperor card. But the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, I mean, there is this sense of maybe letting go, wanting to let go, but then also having not moved on. And the High Priestess, so, you know, I mean, this person, they could feel, the High Priestess is when there's secrecy. So some of you might feel like this person withholds from you, or they might feel you're withholding from them. Queen of Swords, though, is about truth. So it seems like something's going to get out in the open. Like there's a conversation that needs to be had. There's truth that needs to be spoken. It could be that, you know, what's weighing down the connection seems to be, yeah, like a lot of maybe insecurity or holding back on one another. So maybe this person wants to make the effort to work on that, because something here is leading to Lovers card in the reverse, which is an imbalance in the connection. Maybe there's difficulties with one another and being vulnerable. Tell me why the High Priestess. Pisces energy with a High Priestess. Four of Swords in the reverse. You could go through periods of just going silent on one another with that High Priestess. But the Four of Swords in the reverse is wanting to come out of, like, even if, you know, you've just taken a step back or you're having a break, it's like they want to come out of that. Nine of Pentacles. But then this person also could just be very focused on themselves. You know, Nine of Pentacles is sort of that independent energy. Maybe they're not ready for the Ten of Cups, right? It's in the reverse because they want to focus on you know, themselves. Maybe they're focused on money and finances and career, as I said. Or maybe they feel that that's very much you, Gemini. I don't know. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, but on the other hand, they want to like come out of the cold or end these cycles where maybe you keep going around and maybe you both make each other feel a bit left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles in the reverse can also be losses financially, so maybe they're working to get out of that. They're very burdened by that, very focused on that. Yeah, and then there's the Justice card in the reverse. So something's just not balanced here. Some of them are suffering with legal issues. Okay, Justice card in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you that you're dealing with a person where they have had a previous commitment or a relationship that wounded them a lot, where they felt they were treated unfairly, where there were losses financially, for example, and like they're still holding on to that, but they're working to let go. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, so that they can be more open. Maybe that's also what they haven't moved on from. Six of Swords is in the reverse. So there could just be unresolved issues that are blocking your connection. This person could just maybe really not trust or believe in love with that Lovers card in the reverse. Maybe they have an issue where they feel like they're not chosen, but it's more like they're projecting their wounds. Anyway, Gemini, it seems like you're going to have a surprising choice to make, and there could be someone coming through you're not expecting, and it's going to shake things up. And it's like close out one situation to move forward with another, or will you stick with a current situation, but you'll have to end these cycles? Either way, I think, Gemini, I think it's about you sort of trying to move out of drama and maybe focusing more on what you really actually desire, which is coming down to your truth, Queen of Swords, getting to the truth of the matter. All right, let me get you a Mystic Black Rose. Proposal, commitment, asking out, taking to the next level. What did I say, Gemini? There's something coming through, it's going to shock and surprise you. So if you're in a situation with a person where it's like a bit wishy-washy or you're unsure, this is going to shock you. It's like someone's coming forward and it's like, you're the one, you know? Yeah. Let's see what else. Lost, running away, feeling invisible, cutting off. And then I also think you're dealing with another situation with someone where it's like they're quite lost, or there's a disconnect. Yeah, and then we've got tether, telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart songs. So this could be someone, like I said, Gemini, there could be someone that you're connected to, that you have a past with, and you still have that telepathic bond or that intuitive bond. And that could be, you know, something that's coming through now. You could be reconnecting with that person, or you could be meeting someone new but feeling like, wow, I have this very strong connection with this person. It's also using your intuition. You know, with the situation that you're dealing with at present, there was the High Priestess card, which is about intuition. So maybe this person that you're sort of, you know, the situation that you've invested in that you're not sure about, I mean, maybe there is also an intuitive bond there, but there seems to be something that's not really working. That's why I said it's like maybe, you know, with work, you can end these cycles and move forward in a better direction. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. Like, you don't have to go with another option. You can continue, but the World card in the reverse is round and round. So something needs to change. I've got children, immaturity, childhood. So some of you are dealing with childhood wounds, all right? Or someone that is maybe very immature, or they're still holding on to something that's causing a lot of immaturity in the way that they behave. I've got ascending, learning, transcending, new phase. So again, new phase, or is it a transcendence and you're moving forward and there's something else, you know? Something that's more matching you at where you're at. Proposal had to come out again. Commitment, offer, taking out, taking to the next level. Ego, being stubborn, holding back. That's the person that you've been dealing with. There's a lot of ego here, holding back, being stubborn. Maybe you've had a person in the past that was holding back as well, Gemini, and now they're suddenly, you know, we've got ascending. Maybe they had something that they had to learn, so they're now prepared, new phase. So that could be what's going to shock and surprise you as well. You know, maybe they're now more at your level than what you're dealing with. So it's like someone coming back, but the timing's now right. Clown, shame, degrading, anchor, holding it together. Yeah. Gemini, there's definitely a situation that you're dealing with in the present that is like maybe not really serving you. You're feeling very weighed down by it. You know, the Ten of Wands came out here. I feel like you're also dealing with a person that's very weighed down. They're weighed down by their own maybe childhood trauma or issues, maybe with the past that they haven't resolved. We've got clown, we've got shame, humiliation, degrading, and ego. I mean, yeah, maybe the cycles that you're going around with this person also have provoked like a lot of crappy feelings in you, okay? But there's been a lot of back and forth, hoping to kind of shift things. Yeah, anyway, surprise, unexpected, spontaneous, unexpected change. And then I've got completely done. Oh my God, what did I say, Gemini? Something is coming through that's unexpected. An offer is coming through and it's going to lead to you potentially just moving on from where you're at, okay? Moving on. Ending cycles, all right, and that's the other thing. So there could be like a surprise. Maybe that's going to shake things up. You know, but maybe you'll decide that you want to stay where you're at. Again, Gemini, I'm not telling you what to do, but this does say ending cycles, lessons learned. right? So there's a choice here, but I think for a lot of you, you're moving on because you're going to be quite shocked by what comes through and it's going to look really good. Okay. Yeah, I'll stop there. Okay, Gemini, I hope that that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.